What's going on, guys? Mia here with Creative Business Build, and in today's video I wanted to answer a question about project revisions. So I got a question regarding project revisions, and basically, do I include any revisions in my project proposal, and how to charge for revisions or extra work that's basically has to be done on a project if the client insists on doing some revisions, or maybe they want some changes done to the work that you've delivered, and all that stuff. I usually don't include any extra revisions in the project proposal because revisions are really strange in nature. For example, one revision, because if you include one revision if you include one or two revisions in the project proposal, first you have to define what that revision means, because one revision can be just a small change on some animation or on some graphics, or it can be a complete remake of the work that you've already done. So you really can't know in advance what a revision will be, because you may spend an hour working on those revisions, working on that revision, or you can spend a couple of days working on the same revision. So what I actually do is I charge extra for the revisions, and it all depends. Sometimes I charge on an hourly rate for a revision, but or sometimes I first check out all the feedback that I've gotten from the client, and then actually make an assessment of how much time the revision will take me to do, and then create and then send the cost of that revision to the client for confirmation. For example, if I'm working on an animation, and let's say that animation is 2 or 3 minutes long, and the client just wants some small tweaks to maybe graphics in a couple of scenes of the animation. That's not a big deal, and I can do that in a couple of hours, and I just say to the client, okay, so that revision will take approximately 5 to 7 hours, and I charge on an hourly rate, and that will cost you between this amount and this amount of dollars. So that's usually a really professional and good way to build a relationship with your clients, so that they know that they will pay extra for revisions, but that they know that you're already, but that they also have to know that you are fair when assessing those revisions, so you're not overcharging for extra revisions and stuff like that. But for example, if there's a bigger revision, or there's a video that I've already done, or an animation that I've already done, and they want an additional minute of animation work there, or maybe revise the complete animation, or change the voiceover and sync everything again. In that case, I usually say to the client, okay, no problem, this revision will take me, so no problem, this is a bigger revision, and for revisions like that we charge an amount of X dollars. So that's also okay, but also sometimes if the project is good and I have a good relationship with the client, and if there's just some minor tweaks that really don't take me a lot of time to do, I do that for free, just in the spirit of a good business relationship, and maybe just to give them a bonus so that they're happier with the work. But if the revision requires a lot of work, I charge on an hourly rate, or I create an extra quote for those revisions. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this answered the question. And if you like the content, give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. If you don't like it, don't do it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. And as always, have fun, guys, keep on creating, and I'll see you in the next video.